Hello YouTube, I am Armoury Reviews 1 and today we have a Transformers review. I know it's a new concept, but it's happening. As always, bit of housekeeping, bit of an update, partly to do with this, so it's a bit relevant. Recently I have just put down an order for Constantine New 52. So that makes my current list of comics to pick up every month: Batman, Batman and Robin, Nightwing, Transformers Regeneration 1, and Constantine. I pick those up Saturday. 2 issues of Nightwing as well. So, yes, that's the comic books. Onto the toys, because we like toys here. We've got sophisticated, high-functioning hoarders, and so yes, I picked up 2 Transformers from eBay, quite cheap. One of them being this guy, which is who I'm reviewing today. Oh, it's transformed. This is a Transformers Cybertron Sky Shadow. I'll show him later, a bit in more detail later. The other is up there somewhere in my classics shelf. It is Universe Power Glide, the white and red one. I couldn't find an all red one, sadly, but I still really like it. But today we're going to be doing, also, just in case you haven't noticed, I like planes for Transformers, and I'll go through it with this, but just something really works about a Transformer turning into a plane. Partly because it is sort of practical, although they can all seem to fly just by jumping anyway. At least in the G1 cartoon, which is really funny. Seeing the Seekers just go seems really pointless, but it's really funny. Or see the Seekers turn into planes and then just Soundwave and Megatron going with no sort of thrust or anything. Sorry. The sound's broken in this. I'm gonna take the batteries out sometime if I can find out where they are. Not all the sound is broken actually, just a little bit. So yes, onto the toy. This is it in its plane mode. I don't know what this is based off of, but it's some kind of cargo transport plane. It definitely isn't a fighter. Could be a bomber, but in my mind, at least, this is a massive sort of military cargo plane. You can see this is a repaint. Yes, just a straight repaint of Cybertron Jetfire, as that's what it is in the show. It is Jetfire apparently. I haven't seen it, but apparently he needs to infiltrate the Decepticons, so he paints himself in a much cooler paint scheme than he originally was in. So yeah, we get this, which is a really nice, sort of a gold-ish colour, which I'm not too sure what you describe that as, or maybe green actually. Oh no, yeah, it's gold. But mixed with this really nice dark green and this maroony colour with some gold accents, works very nicely. And I especially like how the panel lining really picks out details. Especially with this paint scheme, you get a lot of contrast in colours that don't look horrible, like green and white and red, I think. Yeah, it looks very nice. Just give you a... And this is the thing, I like how it's so smooth. Obviously you have the rollers, there's no landing gear for this, it's just rollers. But you get some vents and stuff, but it's very smooth and there aren't many gaps. And that's what I like. If you can turn a bot into a plane and not leave many gaps, that's really good. It shows a really well designed toy, which is why I like Terradive so much, because he does the same. Although I much prefer this guy because I like big bots. I like big bots. No, I'm sure someone has done that, haven't they? If not, Ray, please, for me, for us, for auto assembly. But if someone hasn't done that, why not? You could easily turn baby got back into a Transformers song. I've got a weekend project now. At least to write it. I need to. No one else will. Stop with the references! And the brambling. I can't stop that. Yes, very nice. Clusters. There is meant to be sound, but as you can hear, mine does this. Some nice lighting, although I wish the lighting was yellow to match the plastic. Bits there, which are guns, but they look quite nice as thrusters. Although I prefer, those the ones. Looks very nice. And actually, it's quite hard to tell how he transforms. You can tell where the head is. That's the only problem. They didn't have a panel to cover that up. But I don't really mind. And you can maybe tell where the arms are, mostly because that's where they are in most paints. So onto the transformation. You want to take all of this and just lift it up. Then you want to take this whole bottom section here, and you want to take each part of these and split it. Then I like to pull this down a bit and just sort of straighten these out. Okay, lift this up still. Then you want to, so you want to have these straight. Now you want to make sure that these screws are pointing to the back of the plane, so you get a nice clean side of the front. Now let's focus on the legs for a second before we get into anything else. You've got little feet there, and you'd think you wouldn't have to do them on the other side, but he does not balance if you don't, so you're going to have to. Although they are massive feet, they still only just hold his weight. So then you want to take this nose cone and fold it down until it's flat. But then you want to bend it here. You don't want to take all this just there forward. And there's a little sort of catch here and here. When you press it, these should spring out. Line everything up so that they go together. It is quite difficult sometimes. There we go. And that'll pop out. Like that. Okay, so now we have the lower body done, and the torso. Next thing you want to do is you want to take these wing bits and fold them back. This is important to give the arms room to move. Then you want to take this down, and you want to get it so this bit is flat with this bit. So like, it can be done. Maybe fold the wings up. Okay, no, that's going to have to do. Like that, just as flat as it will go. You are left with a massive hole. Next thing you want to do, you want to take this gold bit, push it all the way, okay, no, snap it off, gold bit around, arm straight, then you want to push that bit forward, so it was there, now it's there, and just grab the fist and pull out. That's the one arm done. So I'll do the same on the other side, that. Or you can move the shoulder now. That. Moving the arm down pushes the fist out a little bit so you can grab it. That's why I did that. Now I just like to bend the elbow. Now for the money shot. I'm going to take this tiny little piece here, fold it up, grab the head, put it up. Now this bit I think should stop there. That's where I put it, but it wants to go down. For as much as I can, I try to keep it flat to make it so it doesn't reveal as much space. But there you go. There is Jetfire. Jetfire Sky Shadow. He is missing two guns. But who cares? One thing I also like to do is I like to take these wings and fold them up, and then fold the arms back down so they're a bit more of an angle. The perfect angle I find is that when these bits here are in line with the shoulder. That way when you turn them, it looks a bit more natural. Also, angled wings look cool. So here he is. This is Sky Shadow. Go over articulation quickly. I believe he is on a ball jointed head. Yes, he is, but you can't get much up or down with him. A little bit. Fully rotates. The arm, you have up and down movement. There, you bend at the wing. This may get in the way, so you may if you have to pull it back a little bit to get some movement. But it probably will put it off balance, so try not to. You have out there, as well as in and out there. You can choose how you do that. Then you have a exactly 90-degree elbow joint, which is very nice. Now when you do that, you can take this gold piece and fold it up as much as you can. So if you've got him bending like this, folding it up sometimes looks quite good rather than have it going like that. You have, although I'm not sure they're proper ratchets, they are very nice. And the legs, forward and back. Got thigh swivel. You have, oh god, that much in the knee either way, if you want that for some reason. It's falling apart. Who knows? And this is actually important. You have toe articulation sort of up and down, but it's important for the back because for some poses you might find you have to do that a bit to get him to stand. So yeah, now on to sort of rest of him. Retains the same colours, a bit more of the sort of gunmetal grey, really dark grey, slightly sparkly, a little bit, yeah. A lot of the grey actually. Nice chest, big, nice Decepticon logo. The head, reds, yellows, gold. There is light piping, but I'm not going to show it. Looks very nice. I wish that red was a little bit darker. Oh well. Still retaining the same nice colours up here. I love this design on the wings here. So yeah, I will admit I didn't show one thing in play mode, and I forgot about it purely because it is utter rubbish. But basically, you saw me fold this up. Well, in play mode you can fold this so it's flat, and then if I just take this little thing, push this in. It is really pointless, but I'll try and show it to you if I can. There we go. When you push the Cyberplanet key in, that lifts up, those move forward. You get some guns. But one thing I will say, when this button isn't pressed here, and when it's in this mode, you do get quite a nice noise, at least compared to the other one. Oh god. But it's pointless because you can't, well, like this doesn't go over his head. But you know, you still get the noise. And you can press either one of these to. Yeah. So, pros with this, it looks awesome. It really does. These wings look really cool. The plane mode is brilliant, especially if you like planes and you like plane transformers, which I'm definitely a fan of, although I don't have many of them. He is definitely, if you're collecting Cybretron, you probably have Jetfire anyway, so he does fit on a classic shelf, but he's not going to go on mine purely because mine is about characters, really. There's a few there just because I like them. Also, because of the first con with this thing, these wings are massive. You can't stand him up anywhere unless he's on his own. Like, I'll show you where he is for me. He is there on the shelf of oddities because he just doesn't fit up there. And actually, while I'm here, Have a quick look. There's Power Glide. Yeah. So yes, he's good. He's an ultra class, which is the thing I like. This I find is my favourite. These, and now I've gotten 2 ultras, Voyagers are just, because these are slightly taller than Treadbolt, another one whom I like a lot. But yeah, ultras are now my favourite class, but there aren't many. Apparently these are normally about 30 quid, which I would say for retail, if it's that much, nah. He's a lot of plastic, but he's not, I wouldn't say 30 quid worthy. But on eBay, there are quite a few of these going for like 15 quid, which is what I got him for. Definitely worth that. Yeah, it just doesn't do much for it, although he looks nice. Also, the other con is that massive hole in his chest, although it is slightly covered up when you have the wing, everything covering shadows and the arms in the way. So, he's good. He's very good. But, I'd get, if you see him for 10, 15, 20 quid maybe, I'd pick him up. Definitely. He's very good. I like him a lot. Nothing. So yeah, that is Cybertron Sky Shadow. I will be back. I've just thought of something, not just. Well, it was just yesterday. I think I was talking to someone on Skype. But once a month, seeing as I do pick up, or I will be picking up these comics every month, I probably will do I'll probably do my monthly comic review. So every month I'll review the comics that I had, not in any great detail, because I'm not yet, I'm still not too adept with how comics are perfectly, like a perfectly written comic, what it should be, you know, perfectly drawn one, how story out. I'm still not brilliant with that, but I'll talk about if I enjoyed them and if I recommend buying them every month. It's only one extra video. Mine will be next weekend. Yes, next weekend. Or maybe middle of the week after, purely because my comic book shop hasn't got Constantine in at the moment and might not have it until like mid week after next. So, and I want to do it all together. So yes, thank you for watching. I've been Armoury Reviews 1, or Tom. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you find them cheaply and add them to your collection. I hope you're reading the same books as I am, because I want people to talk to them with. There's a few. Talk to Jim a lot of them. Yes, please comment, that's the main thing. Subscribing's fine. Liking you don't care about. Just comment, talk to me. Lonely. Not, but yeah, I'll say that, because it might make you feel guilty into talking. So yes, buy Batman, because Batman's Batman, and he's cool. Never seen Sky Shadow and Batman in the same room before. Bye.